Hi guys. Can you all hear me? Hi guys. Let me see if I can put the stream on ultra low latency or not. I guess I'm not gonna be able to change that. It's on low latency. Oh, great. Great. Perfect. I wish I could also hear you, but it's so like silent here. I'm gonna be on the TradingView app. I actually just installed the app like 5 minutes ago. So I hope it's not that different from the web browser, the website. I know it's weird, but I always trade on the website. I guess people just use the application. Let me see who's on the chat. Guys, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate that. Yeah, there are more than 2 people, yeah. Hi. All of you. I know all of you, almost. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. The trade is gonna be, of course, on a paper trading account. I just created an account right now. The reason I'm not doing on my prop firm account is that I guess I'm gonna get banned. I'm not sure about the policies, but if I do it and you guys copy it, I guess some people will do it. Don't copy it, please. This is not financial advice, but people will copy it, and I guess we're gonna get banned for group trading and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna share the if there is a trade, I'm gonna share the entry, the stop loss, the take profits, and everything right in front of your eyes. By the way, I don't know how much delay I have. I'm not really sure. So if I enter a trade, I don't know after how many seconds you're gonna see it, honestly. How should I know how many seconds are there? I mean, the latency. I don't know. 10 seconds. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let me see if I can do anything to the latency. It's disabled right now. Before I went live, it wasn't disabled, but right now I can't change it. 10 seconds, it's a lot, but I think it's fine for the first time. From later on, I'm gonna make it ultra low latency. I thought maybe it's gonna be a bit laggy if I put it on ultra low latency, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Let's see. We have NFP in 10 minutes, right? We're not gonna trade the NFP, that's for sure. I usually don't trade news like that unless I've entered a trade long before NFP at the lows. If I look at Euro USD right now, let's see what do we have. Okay, you guys ready? Super chat. I guess the super chat, I'm not able to enable the super chat right now because I'm not that big on YouTube, but later on, yeah. Any predictions that I'm gonna make, it doesn't matter unless I'm in a trade. If I say NFP is gonna do this, it doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't do that, right? I don't care about the predictions. As you've seen on my Twitter, I don't predict with arrows and say that I'm correct. It's what matters is when I enter a trade, I get take profit or stop loss. Nothing else matters. On the high time frame, it looks like, obviously, it looks like we've taken out the low right here on Euro. Huge SMT with pound, and when you look at it just like with a naked eye, we should go higher, but that doesn't mean NFP won't take us down and then we go higher. So we're also in premium of this local range, this small area. Of course, discount of the whole range, but premium on the low time frame. So going long just before news, that doesn't make any sense to me, unless I get a huge reaction. If I want to go long, if I get a good reaction to the downside, that's when I go long. As you always see on my Twitter, I go long when I see people are getting stopped out and are scared. So I need a good candle to the downside so that I could go long. By the way, I can't look at the YouTube chat every second because I'm on the application, trading the application. Let's see how it goes, because I'm not going to be able to answer any questions that you guys have. Let me see if I can open the chat on another window. Okay. Is everything okay right now? The quality, the audio. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tensei. Thank you, guys. Oh, it's possibly also here. Appreciate it. On the British pound, we have taken the low, and basically, if there is no NFP, if I look at this with a naked eye, I say this should go up. Okay, this should go up without much retracement. Maybe even without taking this low. I don't know. I actually wanted to go long yesterday here, but I couldn't. But maybe at least taking this and then going up. That's what I would think if there was no NFP. But NFP could surprise us. You never know, right? Sometimes it could just pump, it could just dump without even going up 1 pip, or it could take both sides. That's why I'll be careful, okay? Don't ever try to trade NFP, especially on your prop accounts, because you're gonna lose your account most of the time. Lots of liquidity above us. It's not just about the liquidity, this whole area. It's about this move also. This move yesterday was really scary. It was huge. It was a good move. Everybody that's worked long in this range, I'm pretty sure they got stopped out unless they were a swing trader. And also it was really just, if you look at it on the 4 hour, even the high time frame is scary. So in this kind of situations, people would go short on the pullback, and they would usually have the shorts on, where is that? Let me see. Oh, right here. On FVGs and stuff like that, or the OB right here. Stop loss is right here. That's why we won't do that. And the target now for me is this high and low, obviously. High time frame target is this highs. Let's see if I get it after NFP. Predicting NFP doesn't matter to me because I'm not going to trade it, okay? That's not going to make me a genius, knowing if it's going to go down or high, because I'm not in a position, so it doesn't matter. My trade, I guess, it's going to be after the news, but not usually quickly after the news, because I want people to get stopped out, the early buyers and the early sellers. For example, if NFP does this and creates a range, small range here at 845 or something like that, I want them to also get taken out, then I will go along here, right? So it will take a bit of time. I don't know when. Sometimes it's exactly on 9 a.m. Sometimes it's 8:45. It could be 9:30, as you've seen on Twitter. It could be 10, 10:30. But I guess I'm gonna stream from 8, almost. I start at almost 8:15 till 10 or 10:30 maximum. Okay, let's see if we can get anything. The XY has this high. I don't usually look at the XY, just because everybody looks at it, so. There isn't anything here, to be honest. There isn't anything visible to take out except for this low, which I usually call this kind of lows an LD. I haven't talked about it much. The last defense. I guess other people might use it, but that's my own concept. It's the last defense that people think will not get taken out. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen now. There's no excitement, no hype, nothing. I don't care what happens right now. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, it could like pump like 100 pips. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, you guys are short in position already. I'm not in any positions right now. Definitely not. Unless I've entered at this lows, I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, going up. Pound going up, as we talked about it, but we're not in anything, so that's okay. No, I'm not gambling. Oh, you're talking about somebody else. Yeah. There is no gamble for me. If I'm not absolutely sure about something, I'm not gonna do it. But even when you're absolutely sure, you can get stopped out. It doesn't matter. The market doesn't care about if you're absolutely sure or not, or your confidence. But when I get stopped out, I get stopped out with confidence. I take precaution. I'm very cautious before entering. I check everything, but then after I enter, nothing matters to me. I don't check anything. After my entry, I don't analyze the reactions. 99% of the mentors out there, they check the reactions after entry to see if they should stay in the trade or not, but I don't do that, honestly. I never do that. After I enter, I don't care anymore. Okay, let me look at the chats. There might be lots of questions, to be honest. Decode the algo, bro. Sure. Who was my mentor? I didn't have any mentor. I just watched mostly ICT on YouTube, and also learning on Twitter, just random people, random posts, and but mostly I learned through execution, live execution. I've lost a lot of money. That's how I learn. Okay, that's good. Audio is better than the previous. Can you guide on risk management? We'll also talk about risk management a bit. Sure. Small move. so good to not be a part of these moves, and just looking at them. No stress, nothing, no hesitation, no over trading, nothing. I love that feeling, to be honest. Let me check Forex Factory. We have PMI at 10 a.m. also. Okay. Actual 12K for non-farm employment change. Right. I don't care about the result of any news, red news, orange news. It doesn't matter to me. I just care about the chart and the technicals. I never look at the results of any news, ever. Have never done it, will never do it, I guess. Just don't forget, if you're here to copy a trade or something like that, it might not happen. It will usually not happen. Most of the time, people lose. I also lose sometimes. I don't have like 90% win rate or anything like that. It's just a normal win rate. But it depends on the months, on the week, on the chart that I'm trading, my psychology, everything. Sometimes it's like 50%, sometimes it's 60%. I've had like long-term accounts with 60% win rate. I've had prop firm accounts with 100% win rate. Like I've passed both phase 1, phase 2 in 100% win rate. Then have had weeks of I don't know, winning streaks, and then I've also lost a lot of accounts in my life. So just a normal guy trading with you all, nothing special. Let me read the chats. Thoughts on ICT 90% drawdown? I don't have any thoughts on ICT 90% drawdown. He just talked about it. I'm not even sure how it happened, if it has actually happened, if it's actually just for getting engagement. I'm not sure. I have no idea. So I'm not going to talk about something that I have no idea if it actually happened or not. Until I see an account with the name ICT with the 90% drawdown on it written there, then I have no like actual idea if it's true or not. Okay, link to the book, The Long-Term Success, Short-Term Trading. Not right now, but you could find it on Telegram, I guess. You can just search the book. You'll be able to find it on Telegram. Why not 95% win rate? Because I usually target high RR trades, and when your RR is very huge, you're not able to get 90% win rate. It's not possible, especially with small stop losses. If you have like huge stop losses and enter on very good areas, you might be able to have a really high RR. But you should also have small positions, because it would affect your psychology if the positions are huge. That's why I don't have a 90% win rate. Yeah, like those guys. Yeah. Thank you, appreciate it. Good to see you here, guys. How many people are here, by the way? 92 people. Oh my god, I thought it's gonna be 2-3 people. How do you pick level with precision, and do you consider yourself discretionary? Yeah, I'm discretionary trader. I take narrative into consideration. Everything I do is based on narrative. Yeah. This time keep the link for the long time. Okay. Sure. I'll upload the live later on. Durv, thank you for being here. I don't use ATR. No. I don't use VWAP. I don't use anything, guys. I just trade the candles themselves. I don't use volume. I don't use STDs. I don't use Fibonacci's, FVGs, order blocks. Nothing. Seriously. For example, right now I'm pretty sure there are people that are doing this. They're like, this is the FVG. I don't know. Maybe this high has SMT with euro or something like that. Let me check. Let me just check. Okay, euro is going up. Okay, yeah, there is SMT right now between this high and here, and euro here, and this high, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna short pounds to target this low, for example. This is the FVG. If we close above the CE of the FVG, then the trade is invalidated. No, that doesn't mean anything. Let me see. I'm not shorting this. This is what people are doing right now. Okay, they might be right. I'm not sure, but or even higher. For example, is there an OB or something here? I'm not sure. This area, they're gonna be like, this is the, I don't know, supply, demand, I don't know, anything. Extreme POI, and then stop loss just above here. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're gonna get stopped out. Even if they don't, I don't trade like this. This is what I hate, to be honest. I only trade highs and lows, nothing else. I want price to go above a high. If it doesn't, I'm not going to trade it. As simple as that. But that could also be a bit subjective, because people see that I catch really like with precision highs and lows, and they're like, how do you do it? If I say go short above this high, then they're going to be like, but there's another high just left to that. What about that? And how should I explain that? And then they're going to be like, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. How do you choose? Well, I can't explain that in like 5 minutes, but bit by bit you will get more familiar with how I do stuff. Okay, let's see. 840. Euro took the highs. Let me look at daily. Daily is so primed to go up. I hope we get another movement to downside. I think it should come. I don't know when, but if we get that, that would be a good long next week. Today is Friday, the last day of the week. We started the week right here on euro, and we started the week on pound. Let me see. By the way, going live was weird, to be honest. I just decided I go live like an hour ago or something. I wasn't even sure. Like last night I was talking about it on Twitter, and I had no idea I'm gonna do it today or not. I just created the thumbnail like 30 minutes ago, and installed the TradingView app and everything. It was really hard to do, to be honest. You also get a bit stressed on the first live, but it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna perform as I perform. Okay, I was saying that we started the week on euro right here, Sunday open, 17, and what I use usually is the weekly profile. Even if you look at this without dividing the days, you see that on the open, we have a small movement to the downside. Then Tuesday, which is the middle of the week, almost, we have the manipulation. We take out the lows. I actually went long. I posted this on Twitter, if you remember, these exact low. I guess my arrow was something like this. I draw two arrows. I don't know if you guys remember. And yeah, so open range almost right here. We're gonna get to today's trades. Don't worry about today's trades. I'm careful. 8:43. I'm not gonna yet have the trade. So I was saying that we didn't take this high on Tuesday. We went down suddenly, huge move, scary move, just like pound yesterday, and we took this low. We went up. It was obvious to me. So this is not hindsight. I posted it, but it was almost obvious. I sound like a guru right now, but it was almost obvious. I took this. I wanted to long here. I didn't get an entry. I posted it, but I didn't get an entry right here. But yesterday we had a good short. Not we. Just at this highs. Okay. Euro is taking the high. Pound is not taking any high. It might sound like SMT, but I don't trust SMTs like this. Because for me, high probability SMT, most people don't know about this. It's simple, but sometimes you might miss it because you're too focused on the low time frame. A high probability SMT happens for me when both of the pairs are outside of their range, outside of their extremes. Both of them should be outside. So Euro is outside the range right now, above the highs. Pound is not. It's below. It's not. Pound is not able to take the high, but that's when I don't say pound is weaker, so let's short pound, or Euro has turtle souped the high, pound hasn't, so let's short Euro. That's not how I do it. I want pound to go up, preferably, and take this high, and maybe Euro consolidate or going higher. Then if they have an SMT at the highs right here, above this range and above here, okay, SMT, SMT, then that's what I like. That's the kind of SMT that I like, outside of the range. I'm not going to short pounds or go short on Euro. And the reason I don't go short on Euro is because of pound. That's how I do it. Because pound is gonna, in my opinion, take here, maybe, we're talking about probabilities. It's gonna take there and take that high. So if pound takes that high, then Euro probably is gonna go higher. That's why I'm cautious, okay? Let me look at the chats right now. How old am I? It doesn't matter. Focus on the craft right here. Okay. You're in the UK? Yeah, I'm in the UK. Standard deviations, I meant. Do you have a strategy for short-term trading? Nailing the high-low of the week and then writing the trade for the whole week? Yeah, I've done that. I guess you might have seen some tweets. I've done it. I don't usually hold trades for the whole week, but it's possible to do. Yeah. Sorry, give signals to full port. No signal. Sorry. Just wait. What are these emojis, man? What are the times I look for a setup? The thing about the setup is every day is different. Every day is different. People are looking for a pattern. For example, they want somebody to tell them every day at 10 a.m. or at 8:30 New York time there is a good setup. If there is a market structure shift at 8:30, then you can take, I don't know, a trade. It's not how that works, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's all patterns. For me, every day is different. One day I take a setup at 5 a.m. One day it's 8 a.m. One day it's 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. It depends on the context of the day, if the highs are taken, if there is SMT, how is the reaction, and everything. So it's really different. That's why people are not profitable, because everybody is doing one thing. Even when they think they're doing something different, they're still doing the same thing. Believe me, I've known long enough. Does session open, market open change by being an hour later, or do you consider these changes like your strategy? I consider them in my strategy. Yeah, I use opens. Do you use DXY? I don't use DXY. It's controversial. I might get killed for that, but nah, I don't use DXY. Sorry. What risk percentage do you use on prop accounts? It's different for every account. It depends on you. Nobody can tell you how much risk you should do, but preferably don't go above 1%. I usually go with 0.25 or 0.5% on normal accounts. Low risk and high risk accounts are different. Since GU hasn't taken the high yet, and the timing is not right now, not doing anything with GU. Let me look at other stuff. Nasdaq, really ugly consolidation. Yeah, I'm live, Demon. No DXY, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not just a number. Yeah, it's a made up thing, but it really is not relevant to me right now. I don't care how old are you guys. For example, on Twitter, I treat everybody the same. It doesn't matter to me how old they are. Save the live stream. I will save the live stream. Even if I get stopped out, I'll save the live stream. Don't worry about it. You can watch live streams after they end, yeah, but the one who does live stream, they should save it. I'll save it. The live stream will continue, yeah, until 10, I guess. 9:30, 10. Let's see how it goes. I'll answer the questions. No, I'm not 69. Yeah, PMI is also upcoming. One other thing that I use a lot of things that I haven't talked about. I just barely mentioned them, to be honest, on Twitter. I usually just do stuff without talking about them. That's why people might get a bit confused, because I don't explain that much about how I do my trades. And today I'm not gonna explain my entry technique very precisely or anything like that, because I don't do that. It doesn't matter how much people ask. I use the invert chart. It really helps me. It sounds weird, but inverting a chart is really awesome. when you invert, you see another world. Believe me, it's really fascinating. Try it out. Sometimes you just create a chart on invert, like for the whole day. It's really weird. I haven't seen anybody like does it except for the what do you see tweets on Twitter. They want you to not recognize the candle so that you don't check the chart, but I use it actually for trading. When I look at Euro USD right now on invert, obvious highs right here, they're actually lows, but yeah, obvious lows right here, and there are one immediate area. Oh, this is taken. This is taken, and this area also. Let me see how much distance we have from it. Almost 11 pips. That could also get taken. So with the stop loss, I should be cautious. After the breakout of this area, I don't use resistance and support guy, but it's what people do. So I actually do the opposite of what everybody does usually. This was a resistance area. It touched it again. It came down. It took it. I took the short right here. We didn't take the low, as I talked about on Twitter. I said if we take the low, there could be a good long setup. We didn't. We went up again. Right now we're again above the above this area. This could be a breakout to many people. High time frame breakout. Oh, especially we're closing the 4-hour right now, so this is a really good indicator for people to go long, but they don't usually just go long with the candle. They will usually wait for a pullback to maybe this area right here, or maybe a bit down to the low time frame FWGs or anything like that, so they could go long. There are also the people who are shorting right now, the low time frame sellers. I want them to get stopped out, then down on low time frame. So after this breakout, I prefer it if price comes down again and take this lows right here, especially the most immediate one. I guess that's what I'm gonna be focused on. Maybe here, I'm not sure yet. This is just an idea. But yeah, I guess there won't be any longs right now, any long position. They'll be short. What about pound? Okay, pound hasn't taken the high again. Too slow. They should have gone up like 50 pips by now. But shorting is also risky a bit because of this highs. But it's alright, let's see what's gonna happen. I'm not doing anything right now. How do you invert the chart? You click on the price right here, then you click on invert scale. You could also do it with Alt and I guess. Is that I? That's how you invert it. If I invert pound, we have a breakout to the downside. If the low time frame wants to go down, which is up on the invert, it should take here or here. It might then continue the movement to the downside, because it should take out those who shorted this move, this breakout, and their stop loss is going to be here or here. If it wants to go down, that's how it should do it. Not saying that it will go down, obviously. The high time frame might be to the upside, but you might be able to get something on the low time frame. For example, right now, yeah, high time frame, I want price to go up to this area, but I might be able to get a small short out of this. When it comes here, even a 20 pips move is enough for me. I can get it, and then it could go up as much as it wants. I'm out of my trade. So you can play this any way you want. But the thing is, I'm not gonna go long anyway in a place like this. Not on pounds, not on euro. Doesn't matter if it's gonna just go up like this, right? Just goes up, consolidates, goes up. Even if this happens, I'm not gonna do anything, to be honest. I'm not gonna go long because it's gonna mess with my psychology when I enter above highs and in premium, because you're gonna get scared if price comes down, and usually does. You're gonna get scared, you're gonna go into a lot of drawdown. I like it when I don't go into much drawdown. Oh my god, such an ugly 4 hour with that huge wick. Don't trade the invert chart. Oh my god. You buy instead of sell? Damn. Do you use confirmation to enter a trade or aggressive entry for me? I look at candle behavior before it reaches my POI. I use confirmations, but my confirmations are a bit weird. If I tell you right now how I confirm my trades, you won't see any confirmations on my trades if I do them. With your naked eye, you think there's no confirmation right there, but there is. So right now I'm not going to talk about the confirmations and the confluences that much, especially the exact area that I enter, but candle behavior and stuff. I'm not sure about the behavior, but a candle is high, low, close, and open. So that's what matters to me. I don't know what you mean by behavior. A wick like this on euro right now. Right now people might gonna short because of fake out or something like that, but I don't consider this a fake out. I think wicks like this well or should get taken. Not because wicks are inefficiencies. Most people don't even know what are efficiencies. But because a wick means rejection to people. It means price being weak. It means that liquidity is taken, so we're not going to go up anymore. And those kind of narratives, which I do the opposite of them. I want the wicks to get taken out because they're a safe place for stop losses. I think that makes sense. Does that make sense? Or it doesn't? Because as far as I know, in the retail trading world, and as I've learned through my years of learning when I was a beginner, when there was a wick, not a body close, it meant that price was not able to go above because there are X amount of sellers right there which are very stronger than the buyers, so they're not able to push price higher. And narratives similar to that, we have lots of narratives similar to that think wicks are just weak price points that price market has rejected and it's not gonna go there anymore that much. ICT traders usually, not ICT himself, but ICT traders, I mean, they usually, when see a wick like this and an SMT on the other pair, they would think that this high won't get taken, and if they see a market structure shift on the low time frame, or a CISD as they call it. The fancy ones call it CISD. I know those two are different, but if you want to be fancy, you should go with CISD, not market structure shift. They would do something like this, enter on the FVG, and then boom. But if there's a wick similar to this, I'm not doing that. Bro, 12k NFP, yeah. Retail, we're short now. We're all retail, to be honest, but I guess people might be shorting now. Especially on pounds, I'm definitely sure. There might be some people that are long, but not that much. The stop loss below this or right here, because of this. This might look like a breakout to them, but I guess majority are short with stop loss above here. Real trading is boring, guys. It's really boring. Sometimes I just wait, I look at the charts or set an alarm and just don't even look at the charts until I hear my alarm. That's why I think live trading is a bit hard for me, or for the Forex traders, because if you trade NASDAQ or anything like that, NQ or ES, it's going to be much easier. It moves a lot. But Forex, it might not move a lot, and if you trade it live in front of people, they'll get bored. And most don't have that attention span, to be honest. They're like 10, 15, average, I guess 6 minutes, average span, attention span. They're going to get bored. But it's all about getting bored. Yeah, press shift if you want a perfectly horizontal line. Yeah, I know that. I sometimes just don't care about that, but yeah, I usually make it perfect if I want to like take a screenshot for Twitter. First retest. What is retest? Retest. There's no actual definition for it. It's just price goes up, a breakout, and then comes back again to that area. I'm shorting though. Okay, go ahead, short it. That's great. Hope you take profits. You look at the wicks based on the current order flow. If the wick swept liquidity opposite of the direction, I built my narrative. I should enter the wick as false breakout. Yeah, that's correct. But I don't enter any wicks. I want to enter because we have different wicks, kind of wicks. I want to enter a wick that is very low risk for me, and I usually never enter on the first touch of any area. If price is going down and wants to go down even more, if there's a liquidity here and it takes it on a move and comes down, this is the first touch of this area for me, any area that is above here. That is the first touch of this move. I usually don't consider that a good probability setup, especially because my stop loss is not that huge. I usually wait for a low time frame sweep of here or something similar. This is just a schematic, but a second touch would be really nice, just to take out the early sellers, the ones that use POIs, this area, and also limit orders. They put the limit order right here, and stop loss, for example, above here. They'll get stopped out with the second move, and also the breakout traders are gonna get trapped. That's why when it goes up like this, the first touch, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna go short suddenly because price has moved down a bit. You see me on Twitter. I've posted a lot of live trades. You see me, for example, taking a short from a high like this, putting stop loss above, and then targeting a low, and you wonder how I enter right here. Because I might know something. Okay, I'm not a like, I don't know the algo or anything like that, but I know something. Trust me. Maybe something small, but something that you might not know. And there are also people that know stuff that I don't know. I'm not all knowing. I don't know everything, but it's because I know where people would get stopped out and they will get scared. The ones that are shorting right now, I don't trust that short. Why don't you check DJI and Nasdaq? Shorted GU from here. Let me see. 129,600. You're gonna get stuffed out. Where's your stop loss? The stop loss matters. Stop loss matters, not the entry. How many pips? If you're putting the stop loss above this high, 30 pips, I don't know. What's the risk to reward? Your targets must be here, huh? Or maybe here, 2R, I don't know. Let me read the chats. Any questions, guys? Any question? You're recording this stream? Yes, I'm recording this stream, I guess. It's gonna get uploaded. Don't worry about it. Even if I get stopped out, I'm gonna upload it. I see when you said you choose the scary trade that sweep the low, like a V-shaped recovery, kind of that is a wick in low time frame. Yes. Every move could be a wick. Every move could be a candle close. It depends on what time frame you're looking at. This move right here, for example, this move right here is a complete structure coming down. On the 1 hour, it could be how many candles? Let's see, like 6-7 candles. On 4 hour, it could be 3 candles, but they're wicks. On daily, it could be a complete wick. I don't know, it's a complete wick, as you see. On the weekly, it could be a wick. On monthly, it might be something else. So it depends. The more low time frame you look at something, the more bodies you're gonna see. That's why every wick could be a body on low time frame, and every body of any candle could be a wick on the higher time frame. Because first we're thinking that market knows the point that breaks you. Yes, I think I have a really good understanding of where people would cry. That's what I like. I want people to cry and get margin called. That's where I enter. I don't take fixed partials. No. When it reaches 2R, I trade the candles. I don't care about the... nothing I do is fixed. My entries are not fixed. My times are not fixed. My model is based on the fluidity of the market itself. So I change everything every day based on the context of that day. For partials, I usually go for low time frame highs and lows, but I take the partials before taking the highs. For example, if I enter here at this area, I would take my partial, for example, the smallest first partial before this high, just right here, then before this high or before news. I like to take partials before reaching highs if I'm going long, and if I'm shorting, just before taking lows. What most traders do is they go, for example, they go short, and their take profit would be at the lows or just below the lows. That's what most traders who use liquidity as their concepts do. But what I do is I enter above highs and I close before lows if I'm going short. So before this low gets taken, I'm out of the trade. Most probably the whole position, complete position. Because price might come near the low or high and then just reverse. It happens a lot. There is a reason why it happens. I might explain later. Everybody could explain it in a way. I'll explain it in my own opinion, why I think that happens. But closing just before lows when you're short, it makes the psychology really intact, because it will come back, it will scare you out. You will take partials, then you will trail the stop maybe, but then you'll get stopped out right here, and then you'll close the position. You're not gonna get your last take profit. Oh, T-Trades, hi. TT Trades, not TTT Trades. Oh my god, how are you, man? Technical question to all of you. Is it possible to run two MT5 platforms on the computer to trade two accounts simultaneously? Yes, it's possible. That's great. Happy to see you here, man. Sure, man. Take care. You guys are talking about legs. Oh my god, what's going on? Hey Neil, how are you, man? Your GPP is going down, I guess, a bit, since pound is going higher. What's my average win rate? Oh, hey Kaneki, how are you? What's up, my man? Average win rate, I guess, 60%, but it depends on the months, on the week, on the account, on my psychology. How much risk am I taking? If it's a low risk account, a high risk account, it's my prop account, my personal account. It's really different. It depends. And since I'm always targeting high RR, my win rate is gonna get affected usually. Hindsight trading, how is it going? Hindsight trading going really well, thank you, man. Taking a short on gold. I've traded gold before, but I'm just not comfortable with trading gold, to be honest. Not that I can't trade it, but it's just not my best win rate. I prefer to stay out of gold. I like euro and pound a lot. the reason you see me trading euro and pound is that they're more stable. They're the currencies of big areas, big countries. That's why governments need to take care of them, the value of the currencies. They usually just don't go nuts, and they're slower, of course. So you can use smaller stop loss, but being slow also will affect the psychology. It's going to be a bit hard. People usually trade Nasdaq and ES because it moves really fast, and I agree, it's really fast. Not right now, not today, but it's usually really quick. Damn, the moves, my god. It just goes from discount, premium, high, low, high, low, high, low, like the complete range. I don't like that. But it's good for the people who are trading it. Not my type of markets, to be honest. We're in the middle of this. It's not a range, but we're in the middle of this area on euro. Let me see. I guess I don't need to talk the whole live stream to keep you guys here. If you wanted to stay here, stay here. If you didn't want to, that's alright. Feel comfortable. Are you bothered about the high volatility and manipulation that will happen today? No. Manipulations happen every day. They're part of the game, right? I enter when there's a manipulation. That's what I'm actually looking for. That's what I like. So no, I'm not bothered with it. I might get stopped out, but that doesn't matter. You could get stopped out any day, even if there's no manipulation. How do you know you're not comfortable on gold? Did you take time to forward test your strategy? My strategy is catered to euro and pound. Okay, if I want to trade it on gold, I have to change some stuff. But I have forward tested on gold. Yes, I forward tested everywhere. It works, but I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. I should say, I guess. My comfort zones are euro and pounds. That's why, and I'm performing good in euro and pounds. So why should I trade something else just because it moves faster? It doesn't matter, to be honest. If I'm making money here, then I should stick to this instead of just hopping on charts. Pound not coming down, euro dumping hard. If I'm not trading this, it doesn't mean you shouldn't trade it, right? There might be a trade that I might miss. You're gonna get your take profits. I'm not gonna get anything. It's totally normal. So do whatever you think is correct. I'm just sharing what I do. Why you sound Arab to me? No, I'm not Arab. The stream. Okay. The stream is lagging. I don't know why, to be honest. yeah, gaps and open of the day is really important. I also use the opens a lot. My internet is fine, and I haven't changed the settings, so the lag might be just temporary. I'm not sure. Stream status says good. Oh, interesting. Analytics on the live. It says average view duration 9 minutes. Interesting. If we could take out the lows, it would be nice. I might go long if we take out the lows. But the faster we do it, the better. 9 a.m. is also new, so if I don't get anything until 10 a.m. I meant. If I don't get anything until 10, then I should wait. I don't like news at 10, to be honest. I like it when the news are at 8:30. You wanna get the sauce? Sure, I'll check the DMs. I'm sorry, there are lots of DMs, and I was just telling somebody today that I get paralyzed so much, the amount of DMs that you can't imagine. Like, I have to put every hour of my day just answering DMs if I want to answer them. And the problem with answering DMs is that when you answer them, tomorrow they're gonna send another reply and another reply and another reply, and I also have to answer those replies, so it's hard to do. It's hard, believe me. No, I also don't believe in sauce. You could have good entries and mess up. You could have good risk management, and then one day, I was telling my friends yesterday that one day, one bad day of risk management could wipe out like a year of saving. Like, you do excessive risk management for days and days and days and days and weeks and months, and after 3 months of making good money, then on one day, just for 1 minute, you make a mistake, just 1 minute, one silly mistake, you will wipe out almost everything, believe me. So it's not about the strategy, not particularly, but it's about everything. The strategy matters, but the risk management also matters, the timing also matters, the psychology matters. All of them are all of them matters, and you can't have one without the other one. Just two sides of the same coin, or 6 sides of the same coin, because there is a lot that you have to worry about. It's not just strategy and psychology. I don't trade index. What's your daily bias? I talked about that my daily bias doesn't matter unless I go into a trade. Okay, for example, my daily bias right now is we're gonna go up, but that doesn't matter because I'm not making money with it, so it doesn't matter really. I'll see how it will develop, and I'll usually react to price, not predict. I only predict when I enter a trade, not before that. How do you overcome the scars that the bad days give it to you? You don't overcome the scars. The scars overcome you. You shouldn't make it a scar, okay? It should be just a scratch. That's how you overcome it. If you lose this much, then you win this much. This is just a scratch, and this is, I don't know, but a big win. Yeah, the scratch will not affect it. But if you wound yourself, if you give yourself a bad scar, no win is gonna fix it. So the losses should be small, should be tiny. That's the only way to overcome it. There's no other way, to be honest. People message me, they're like, oh, I lost my account. I don't know, I lost $2,000. It was like 3 months of saving. How should I overcome it? I'm like, you won't overcome it. It's money. You care about it. It doesn't matter how much you say you don't care. You just can't say that I don't care, right? But if you have $3,000 of saving, then you lose $10 of it. I don't know, $20 of it, $50 of it. You're able to overcome it, of course. How many years do you trade until now? Not a lot. It hasn't been a lot. It's been 5 years. Yeah, it gives you negative spiral. Best way is study what is doing. Most people start trading without study and backtest. It is a game but a work. Exactly. Yeah, there should be a lot of backtest. Even after the backtest, there should be a lot of demo forward test. How do you get confidence when taking a trade? I always hesitate for too long, I guess, due to fear of losing. It's because okay, so somebody will tell me that some people tell me they hesitate and they fear of entering. They just wait and wait and wait and they don't enter. And that's because you don't have a model. You think you have a model. You don't know what you're doing. I'm pretty sure. After years of experience and seeing thousands of people like that, I'm pretty sure you just have almost no idea. I'm not being, no ego. I'm not saying that I know what I do and you don't know what you do. But if you're afraid of entering, then you're not seeing what you're supposed to see. You haven't seen the previous data working out correctly and being confident about the data. That's why I think you don't have a model. You just think you have a model. I don't know, maybe you're just doing what like this Twitter people are doing and you're not sure. Okay, you're not sure. That's why you're afraid. And that's why I'm not afraid, because I forward tested this way of trading for a long time, for years. I'm sure. Even if I get stopped out, I'm still sure. It doesn't matter to me. I appreciate what you do, man. Just tuned in. What percentage do you risk in a prop firm challenge and how much when funded? I've explained that in the early part of the live stream. You might listen to it later. But usually 0.5, half a percent for start, and then 1% if it's a normal risk account. If I want to risk small, then even less than that. On funded accounts, I usually go with 0.25% and half a percent. My chart are always this clean. There's nothing on my chart, always. I don't almost draw anything except for highs and lows. They could sometimes get a bit messy with lots of horizontal lines, but I clear them very quickly. When I do a trade, for example, if I'm in a trade, I get my TP, then I just clear everything. It doesn't matter, past trades don't matter to me anymore after I hit TP or stop loss. I journal them, but my chart are gonna stay clean because I want very small noise on my visuals and what I see on the chart. I don't want to get distracted at all. Pound is gonna take this high, that's for sure. If it comes down without taking this high, I'll change my name to something else. Saro doesn't trade, I guess. Sorry for a personal question. Is trading your main source of income? Yes. What do you think of the guy? He uses something similar. Kaneki, is that you? The guy, no, the guy. Okay, I'm not gonna talk people on this live stream. Forget it. Just search his name with my Twitter handle. You'll find what I think of him. A course seller. Yeah, he's a course seller. What motivates you to make YouTube channel? Money, I guess. Also a bit of helping people. I don't know if this helps you guys, but the primary focus is money, but I want to do it as honestly as I can, as genuinely as I can, as raw as I can, with no affiliates, links, no fake hype, no, I don't know, clickbait, anything like that. If it makes me money, it's good. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. But I just want to share stuff, just like how I do it on Twitter. I started my Twitter because I just wanted to share, just wanted to meet people, I don't know, learn stuff. I'm doing this because it's a nice experience. Yeah, a nice experience that can make money by being honest also. So why not? That's awesome. Pounds took the high. Euro should also go up, I guess. This is the first move of this area, coming down, then going up. I don't go long on these positions. This might work out, just go up, but I prefer it if it gives me a fake break of structure to the downside, or it takes this low, takes this low again, something like that. If it didn't, it's okay. But going long, for example, like this, it's risky. By risky, I mean I could go into drawdown or hit stop loss. There is a higher probability that I will go into drawdown, so I would avoid that. Will pounds take this highs? I'm not sure today. Where was the open of the week? No, that's the day, not the week. Ouch, we're right at the open. Interesting. The midnight of Monday, we're above the weekly open. Euro should also take this lows. We're also taking the high of the news candle. There might be a short above this high, but it's not my A++ model. People usually have A+. I also added an A++. Because of this highs right here. I think it's not even an A+1. It's A. But if there's a short, it should be, if it works, it should come above the news high right here. But a decent move, so that it takes out everybody in the shorts on low time frame. There was a scream of the family. I'm not sure. I didn't hear it. It comes from the window, sorry. I don't use limit orders. I only market order. Only. I never use limit orders. There is a reason for that. All my life I've used limit orders, but I'm not gonna do it anymore because it has hurt me a lot. Yeah, red folder news is coming. This should go up, and euro should also go up for now. USD CAD. I've recently added USD CAD to my list. I don't know. It's just I see people trading it, and yesterday I saw it. It was very clean. I wanted to target this and draw on liquidity. Of course, I closed it before reaching there, but it was a really decent trade. I went long, I guess. Was it right here? Yeah, it was right here. I went long right here and closed it around this area, I guess. But it went up until the high. Decent trade. And right now, I guess it's very primed to take this high after taking a bit of the lows. Okay. I told you if you were shorting this, you're gonna get wrecked. Because that's what happens when there's a news and it hits a POI, then you go short. You're gonna get stopped out. But not this one. So if somebody shorted euro, good for them. Hi, Enzo, how are you? Visionary, do you use SMT? I use SMT, yeah. SMT is really important. I don't know how many times should I repeat this, but the only thing that will make your money is patience. You need to be patient. Sometimes you wait hours and hours and hours for an entry, but you don't even get it, or you get it, you get stopped out, and then it will go into your direction. So patience is important, because real trading is like that. You just wait. As Tom Dante says, I don't know how many percent was it, but you trade this much, you wait this much. That's how it works. I think there is high risk short here. There might be, but since in 15 minutes we have news, it could get risky. And euro is also at the lows. If euro was here at the highs and pound was doing this, it would make much more sense to short this, but this will get a bit risky. Equal highs right here. We might not take them, but it's very interesting place to put a stop loss. So I'm not gonna short pounds, to be honest. This is risky. If, of course, all trading is risky, but if I want to short this now, my stop loss would be even below this highs. I guess most people would put their stop right here. Oh, come on. Like this, 15 pip stop loss. It might work, I don't know, but I prefer to go short above this. DXY took this low, and I guess it's going for this highs. I'm not in this trade, by the way. It was just me clicking on here. Let me look at the chat. You use SMT to get this long. That's great. Do you journal every day? No. Do you think? What do you think of T trades? I'm not talking about anybody on this stream. Do you play chess? No, but but I like it. Yeah, but nah, I don't. Can you invert the chart so I can understand it better? Yeah, sure. I always invert my charts, but I usually don't post that many inverted charts on Twitter because it confuses people. Oh my god. Your GBP is going down that much. So contrary to intermarket divergence, you use both correlating assets to be above highs when shorting. Yes, that's how I use SMT. I want both of them to go above the external highs or external lows. DXY reacted to the 5-minute bearish breaker. It did, I guess. But I don't look at DXY and I don't use breakers. Sorry. Can you give us some insight on how you use the opening price? Yes, it's very easy. Opening price of what? You mean daily, weekly, what? Okay. Based on only technicals, I think this is coming down right here. But since it's not my A plus setup, I'm not gonna take it. It's riskier than I think because of this high, and because of then using 10 minutes. But if somebody posts this chart, oh my god, I closed the browser. If somebody posts this chart naked on Twitter and tells me, what do you see? I'm gonna say this is coming down. But it doesn't matter because I'm not shorting. Euro should at least, as I talked about before, should at least take this. Of course, I guess it will. And preferably take this. That would be really nice. Might come down during macro time. It might. What do you think it should reach the high? What pairs do you primarily trade? I trade euro and pounds. And yesterday I traded USD CAD after a long time, I guess after a year. When are you going to open a mentorship? I guess a mentorship from you would be the real deal for 2 reasons. You're wise, trader, and you're honest. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But I guess I'm not going to open a mentorship. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I'm going to do that. You hate those posts, the invert charts, sorry. I post the invert chart sometimes because it makes you think. When you look at this, okay, inverted, it makes me 100% sure that we're gonna take this high. But when I wanna go long and I look at it like this, I don't know why, but my brain just tells me, okay, we might not take this. It's my retail brain telling me that this might stay protected. I don't know why, to be honest. It's just the way that our brain works, I guess, because we've been bombarded by all the info on the internet. So you might just feel like after this liquidity is taken right here, these will be protected and price will go up because of so many reasons that you see on the chart. But it's not gonna happen, I guess. When I look at it invert, I don't know. It makes so much sense to me. It's the same thing. I know. It's the same thing, but it just makes sense to take this high. I don't know why. It's confusing even to myself. Drawn liquidity for euro. What about your view? 8440. Right here. I talked about this. I also think these will get hit, but I don't know if they're gonna get hit right now or not. I'm not sure. I would love it if you go up again. I could take a short here. But if we didn't, then there's nothing for me. Aren't you scared of going out and giving out your edge and eventually losing it by doing this YouTube lives? I don't know, man. I'm not scared of anything. And I'm not gonna lose anything. Don't worry about that. Oh my god, so ugly. This range. Euro took this slow. Hi Manuel. Happy to see you here. How old are you? You seem younger than I actually think you are. I always seem younger than I actually am. So don't worry about that. It's very normal. Answer Himanshu question. What about AUDUSD? Oh, okay. Let me look at AUDUSD. High time frame is up. I think it should go up. I don't mean right now. I mean high time frame. But regarding the weekly, if I look at this as if this is 15 minutes chart, okay, this is AUD inverted. If this is an inverted chart, I would go short above the highs because I think it's going down, which is up in reality, but not right now. About going short, I would go short only above here and nowhere else. Hope that makes sense. I don't mean it's going both ways. I'm not a 2-arrow guys. I use 1 arrow, but if we go up without taking this low, then I'm gonna short it. But if we go down without taking this high, then I'm gonna long it below this low or below this low to target here. But I think the high time frame is gonna go up. I'm not sure if these lows are gonna get protected, stay protected, but I think preferably they should get taken. Maybe next week, not today, maybe. Okay, pound actually came down based on the purely technical that I talked about. Euro is also almost taking this low. 2 minutes to news. If you go long just before news, you're gonna put your stop just below here or here. Very probably you're gonna get stopped out, or if you go short, your RR will be really small, because if you put the stop here, you'll probably get stopped out. If you put stop above the high, which you shouldn't even do, you're not gonna get a good reward. So this is no trade zone for me until we go above, below lows or above highs. There's nothing. SMT will give me confidence. It's not just by SMT that I go into a trade, but SMT really helps. Oh, you started with DTFX. I'm not in a position, so I'm not over analyzing anything right now. It could do anything. It's okay. How do I see an entry in like 15 minutes or something? If I didn't, then my maximum that I'm gonna look for an entry is 10:30, 10:45. I usually have entries at 10:30, so I might get something there. If I didn't, then it's fine. Would you want to meet one of your followers in real life? I don't know. It's not about being a follower or not. I like to meet good people, honest people, genuine people, kind people. Anybody, even if they're not a follower. G came down a bit from where we mentioned, but still. Thank you, Manya. I appreciate it. I also hope I could make it a habit, live trading, but it's a bit, it takes a bit of time to do and energy, lots of energy. I don't know how people do it every day, to be honest. How long do you usually spend on the charts each day? Some days 0, sometimes an hour, sometimes 3 hours. It depends on the day and what I see on the chart. Sometimes I set an alarm, I come back, I enter the trade, and then I go and do something else and come back after 2-3 hours to see if I have gotten stopped out or not. And sometimes I manage the positions, I look at them, so it depends on how I feel that day, to be honest, but not that long. I don't spend more than, I don't know, 3-4 hours, I guess. Could you tell us the logic behind your stop loss? Not yet. How many years did you struggle before profitable? A lot. A lot. Most of my journey was struggling, guys. Okay. Euro took the low. That's good. Pound came down. I was looking for shorts after news, but I didn't get what I wanted, to be honest. So even if I go long and get stopped out, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, DTFX, I don't know, ICT, it's all based on same basic logic. It's because they're all based on the same logic because what they all see is the candles and nothing else. What they all see is structure. When you all see is the structures, as I talked about in my previous video, you're gonna be similar. It makes sense. You were waiting for price to go into that 15-minute gap. I don't know which gap you're talking about. I guess you mean right here on your right. Euro coming down, taking the lows here. Oh, it took out this, it took out this. We were right. Took out this. Any high time frame? Okay. As we talked about on the invert chart, this high got taken. So that's good. It's good that we didn't go long there. Pound also came down. Maybe I should have trusted my purely technical edge. But nah, I don't short below highs like this. You named your model Bouncy Bouncy. Hi Zenis, how are you? Welcome. There's another room for price to go down more on EU, still past long obvious positions opened. Yeah, it might. I'm still waiting, but I guess we soon gonna have a good reaction to the upside on EU. But I hate going long when they're like this kind of, where is it? Damn. Since the app is different from the browser. I forget where is it. I hate it when there are like structures just below my stop loss if I want to go long right here. It's too ugly. In these situations, well, like it might go up, right? You never know, but it's not just my type of trading until we go below this. But let's see what's gonna happen until 10:30. Yeah, that's Dennis from Twitter. You just reread my advice. That's good. Tom Street Auger streams. No, I haven't yet, I guess. I saw a video of him about the psychology. I didn't watch it, I just saw it, but I haven't yet checked it out. I'll check him out. Yesterday I was checking a lot of guys on guys and girls on YouTube that's were going live. It was most of them were nonsense, to be honest. I mean, in regards to taking positions, there was just nothing. One of them were taking the positions on another app and not showing the entries and stop loss, and I was like, how is that even possible? How is that even legal? One other thing that is hard about going live with my style is that I don't trade that much. I don't trade every day. So the dopamine level of the viewers is not gonna go up that much. It's not addictive to watch the streams, and some people might not just come back because I haven't taken a trade that day. But it is what it is, I guess. Make price full screen. Let me make it full screen. Thank you for telling me. Live stream on Twitter. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it, to be honest. It's not so easy just to click on the go live and then go live. You have to do a lot of stuff in the settings to make sure everything is alright. I'm not really familiar with the streaming service on Twitter yet, but I might do it later, sure. Oh, it's enjoyable. Okay, that's great. That's great. A move like this, going up, breaking out of this whole range, and then coming down this aggressively, usually tells me, this is a prediction, usually tells me that price will go up again. Okay, but I'm not in a long position right now, but that usually is when price will reverse, when everybody thinks it's not going to reverse, because this is a really huge move. It's scary. It has taken out all the long positions. The reason that it goes up first with this much force, especially on news, everybody is going long, and on the breakouts, on the retest, when it comes down, going long, 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 and with stop loss below this low, below this low, below this low. And if we take this, I might go long, probably. It depends on when we take it, but and that is when price will go up. I like this kind of entries. Not my A++, but especially if we take this, I think we should go up. I might be wrong though. You never know. What's good, man? Hey, Kaneki. There was another Kaneki in the chat. I thought that's you. Oh my god, that wasn't you. You did finish college. That's awesome, Akram. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I take a lot of time to answer you guys on Twitter. It takes a lot of time, to be honest. And it's usually more eloquent than going on live, because you can edit the text, you can do a lot of things, you can rewrite it, so it's much better when you want to explain something sometimes. You've been on Trader Kanye's Discord without being bats, but he has lost 99% of the trades that he took live. I don't know. I haven't been on his Discord. I'm not in any paid Discord, to be honest. So I have no idea. If he has lost, he has lost. If he has won, he has won. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. What is happening on pound? Stop loss order cancelled. What the? I didn't have any stop loss order. Okay. Pound going up again. Pound going up again. By the way, I'm not gonna scream on live streams, just like like some people when I get TP, or like when I go into profit, or when I'm right. So I'm gonna keep it as quiet as possible. It's usually gonna be monotonous. It's going well, Tennessee. It's going well. Haven't entered anything yet. USD CAD is looking good to go upside. We have an LD right here, and the targets, the minimum target should be here if we don't take it yet, and here. But as you remember, the idea of the early sellers that I have discussed on Twitter, this area, the people who have entered with POIs, or I don't know, breaker, OB, anything like that, they should get stopped out. If they do, it wouldn't be that bad to take a long position here. So taking out the low time frame, guys, are going long, but it should happen by now, in any minute. If it doesn't, it will be lower probability. The low here has also been taken. And create 3 layouts. In moments like this, you feel like pound is gonna go down, but euro, you're scared to short euro because of the low RR that is giving you, and risky drawdown that might get you into. It's normal, but if you're not sure, you shouldn't do anything. I'm not here to enter trades just because people are watching me, forcing anything. No, I'm not using Enigma. I use the CFD chart, not the futures chart. I use what most people see. As I've talked about, I trade people, not just charts. Let's go, done for the month. Yeah, if we catch a 1RR trade, you're gonna say done for the month. We're gonna risk 10% of the accounts, of the whole accounts, and done for the year. That's how I do it. I risk 10% of my accounts on each trade, and I just need one trade a week, then I'm done for the whole year. I'm just kidding, guys, don't do that. Are you bullish on AUD on the long term? It's because I've been testing a kind of long-term quarterly price behavior, and I find out that on average price continues direction for at least 2 months. Well, okay, you know, the thought of high time frame trades, and I've tested a theory and price is gonna continue the direction for 2 months. Yeah, that sounds nice, but are you a swing trader or short-term trader? If you're trading the short term, it doesn't matter if price is gonna go up for 2 months or not, because you're probably not gonna be able to catch the low of that 2 months, because you're gonna get stopped out, or you're gonna close it after like 2-3 hours. It makes sense. But if you're a swing trader, that's a different story, to be honest. I talked about the high time frame, not the very high time frame, but talked about pound taking this highs. We should come above this highs. Then after the breakout above this highs, there will be a downward move, but that's not happening right now. That's for the high time frame. Okay, almost 10:30. Euro pound, you mean? Euro pound is very tricky, to be honest. It's always one of the most trickiest charts ever for me. But I think the drawn liquidity now is right here. I think euro should become stronger from here on. I don't trade gold. No. EU is about to take the low. If my thesis is not correct and pound is not going to take this and it just comes down, as I said, there was high risk short right here, then euro is going to take these lows, right? But then if we think euro is going to come back from here, then pound should do this, right? We don't know which of these scenarios is going to happen right now, but I'll wait for the candle at 10:30. I hope before closing the candle we can take this low. It would be nice. Oh, you mean euro and pound against the dollar? No, I think high time frame. I think the high time frame has changed, in my opinion, temporarily at least. I think euro and pound should go up. I don't know how much, but I think this highs right here, this drawn liquidity, they should get taken. If we get another movement to downside, or even taking the lows, but I don't think so. If we get another move, I would go long to target this highs, but it's not gonna happen today, of course. This is Friday. No, Nightmare. I haven't taken any trades yet. It's not about the trade, it's about, I guess, learning. So you can watch it later if I took any trades. Nasdaq going up. Gold coming down. Bitcoin was so funny. Didn't take the all-time high. Everybody was tweeting all-time high, and suddenly it came down again. That was so funny. It just reached it. Barely. I don't have a fixed loss limit for the week. I have fixed amount of trades if I lose. I usually do, if I do a trade on a day, it's going to be that trade only. But the average that I do on the weekly, in a week, is 2 to maximum 3-4 trades, I guess. So I'm not trading that much. That's why on the live streams I'm not gonna trade every time. Eight, 843. Yeah. This area is very prime to get taken out. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen today though. Will you open a Discord? I don't know. I might. Not yet. I don't mean a paid Discord or anything like that. But I think I don't need it. I'm not sure. I should think about it more. The 30 minutes is gonna get close. It's bearish on euro and a bit bullish on pound. Pound still hasn't taken the highs. Euro hasn't taken this low. I don't like that. USD CAD also not taking this low yet. Will you register for Robin's Cup next year? I don't know. If I say yes right now, I'm just saying it just for the sake of saying it. If I say no, I don't know. I might do it. We'll announce on Twitter if I wanted to do it. Based on the MSS model, the fake market structure shifts. If I want to long this, if I want to go long, I would want to wait for a fake market structure shift. So something like this, or going above this, or this, but then coming down and taking out the lows, and then going up. Even if I want to go long here, it should come down. It should give me something like this. Yes, patience. That's the basic part of my trading. I wait a lot. I guess lots of people have blown numerous accounts just on this move. Going long, even going short, they might have got stepped out. They might have thought that pound is coming down, but it didn't. And then euro came down, they tried to long it, but then it didn't happen. So I think lots of people are losing money, the majority right here. It's because it's kind of impossible to know what's exactly going to happen. You might be right on one of them and you might be wrong on one of them, and then you might have actually traded the wrong one. But if you're not almost sure, you shouldn't act. Oh, you'll join. Competition like prop firm, do a leaderboard so everything is fair. I don't know. Why should I do that? A competition with a leaderboard. Leaderboards are based on the amount of percentage that you make. A short term, long term, anything, but actual trading is based on consistency, and long term is very different. You can be on the leaderboard 10 times and be a loser, believe me. I've seen a lot of people that they're on a leaderboard, then if you want a MyFX book link or anything like that to show like a 3 month track record, they will not show you, because they're just losing behind the scene. Being on a leaderboard is not that hard, and not everybody can do it, but it doesn't mean that you're consistent. You're bullish on EU, BU. Yeah. I'm also I'm not looking for any shorts right here. The shorts were here, but I didn't get it because it was my model. But for longs, I'm also looking for longs, but preferably below this low, as I've said multiple times. Have you worked with Dante? No, I haven't worked with anybody. Leaderboards promote greed. Yeah, I agree. Oh, thank you very much, Millard. I might pronounce some of the names incorrectly. I apologize, but I'll try my best. The amount of time that I have lost accounts, I've blown accounts, I have been frustrated by trades like this, as I explained at the start of the stream. The amount of times that I've lost everything with trades like this, you can't even imagine it. You can't even imagine it. You can't even count it. That's why I'm not taking them. I'm not shorting this, because this is the most basic way one could do it. Sometimes it works, and that is why people repeat it, because sometimes it works, but you never know why it worked that time and why another time it doesn't work. You will see the FVG or, I don't know, NOB, order block or anything like that, and you will feel like this should come down, but it won't. It will range here. Even if it wants to, it will range for 2 days. That will take, and it will take the high then, so take your stop loss. The amount of times that I've lost everything has made me realize that this is not the way that I should do it. Even if it works and it comes down, that's great. I'm happy for you. You can take it, you can make profits, and you can share it on Twitter and tag me, and I would be happy. I don't use quarterly theory, no. VU on NQ, down. I think this should come down, or not. Wait. Low time frame, it should have taken this, but it didn't. Suddenly it moved up. This is where I don't go long. If you want my view, okay, let me see. If I want to trade this right now, let me not be subjective, but objective. If I want to trade this right now, I wouldn't enter long in the pullback, okay? If I'm not already in a long in this area, then I would wait for price to take out at least the most recent low, at least, or the whole range here, and then only after everybody has gotten stopped out, I will go long to target this high and to target here. But if you want to go short, that's a different story, and I think the high time frame is going up. That's why even if you short, it should be just a low RR to target this low right here. But if going long, you shouldn't do it unless we're below this. this is too obvious for everybody to put a stop under it, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, Euro took out the low. Yeah. Pound also coming down. A small risk. Long might be here. The only risk is this lows, but it is what it is. You might get hit. You never know. I think... Let me open the chat. .93 people are watching. Okay, coming down even more. That's good. In 5 minutes. Not now. Waiting for now. If we also take this, it would be really nice, but don't know. I think it's not gonna happen. I think we might get something like this here. Don't know if I'm gonna take it. In 3-4 minutes, I'll know. Yeah, pound can pull back and leave the high alone, not taking it. That's absolutely, it could do that. Yeah. Hi guys, hi. There wasn't any fake MSS on Euro. To be honest, it didn't took the highs and then come back, but instead it just came down and took the low. I have a model for continuations also, but I usually just don't trade them. Yeah, yeah. Euro is happening. Previous day. Exactly. This is risky to take this long because of this lows and because of not because of FEG, just because of the lows. I don't use FEGs. This structure right here. This is not my A++ setup, to be honest. Even if I take it, even if I go long here on Euro, this is not my A++. Buy or sell? Hard to say. I wish I knew. If I knew, I would be a billionaire now. I'm looking at the SMT of EU with EU. Oh my god. Um, Huge SMT. Okay. I think there's low probability long here, but let's try it out just for fun on the first stream. It's paper trading, so it doesn't matter. But not right now. Just wait a bit more. If we come here, I might take it. But don't copy it, please, because this is a low probability. I would never take this on a real account. Thank you, Akram. I appreciate it. Yeah, you asked a lot of good questions. Yeah, sometimes it does that. It will reverse without taking the lows. That's a valid thought, but you'll never know if it's actually gonna happen or not. In hindsight, we're gonna know, but right now, nobody knows if it's gonna take this low or not. Anybody that says they 100% know, they're lying. But yeah, if we think about probabilities, the probability is high for taking these lows. So one going long here, it's risky because you're gonna go into drawdown or it's stop loss. This was the high that we talked about at the start of the stream. 952, 948. It was actually the top, but don't know what's gonna happen from here. Three pips with this high, the distance, and 6 pips with this high or low. I mean, it's inverted. You didn't give me the entry here. live sessions every day. Well, the thing about live sessions is that, as I told you, I don't know. I don't feel particularly awesome about them because I feel like people might find it really boring since I might not take any trades. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Hi, Shan. How are you? Welcome. Cheers, no worries. Yeah, if we enter short, we can push the market down. Yeah, definitely. If I go long, it will just pump. So that's why I'm not doing it, because some people might be shorting right now. They're gonna get stopped out. I have to be careful, you know. We have to be caring and kind. USD CAD didn't yet take this low. Euro USD didn't came down yet. Yeah, if people expect a trading session not to be boring, that's really a problem. Yeah. Some might think that's because I'm in a live stream, for example. I might be scared to execute, but that's not the case. I'm not scared of executions or being wrong in front of anybody. If I was scared, I wouldn't do the live at the first place. It's just when you don't see the model or what you have trained your eyes to see, then you shouldn't act. Yeah, that's Kaneki on Twitter from Nuke server. Yeah. I will save the live stream, I will keep it saved, and I won't unpublish it. Sure. The live stream, yeah, some I might get kidnapped if I enter a position. I should be careful. Thank you, Kazarni. I appreciate that. You're kind. But I'm not the only person. There are genuine people out there, even better than me, so. It's 11 a.m. almost. I didn't get an entry. And I usually don't trade after 11 p.m. 11 a.m. not p.m. Looks like high of the week already. And when was low of the week? Tuesday. I should have held that longs from here. Should have, could have. Nah, the market maker didn't contact me. I talked about that yesterday. The market maker lied to me regarding USD cats. He told me to close right here. It's not gonna go up anymore, but it did. I was the exit liquidity, so I'm not trusting them anymore. I'm not trading NQ anymore. No, I just didn't trade it after that one trade. I guess I also traded one other time. Trend line. There's a trend line. I don't look at trend line, to be honest. Ah, there's something right here. You're right. Let me see. Wow, so clean. Yeah, definitely. People, I guess Tory Trades is longing this trend line. I'm not sure. You guys all know each other. That's weird. A really huge 1 hour candle. A bearish one, a scary one. I like that. And the close is in 3 minutes. As I told you, I don't usually trade after 10:45. And I guess I'm not gonna have any trades. I think it might go up without taking this low right here, but this is too risky for me to take, because if I have to, not have to, if I want to long this, go long here, it might work, but my stop loss, people will usually put the stop loss here, 6 pips, here 8 pips, which is not anything for price. It could just take it in a second. This is also the last defense that some people might use as a stop loss. Might also get taken. So if you want to make the stop loss bigger, it should be like this. The reward is going to be smaller, but that's how it is. Can't do anything about that. The way that I preferred to trade this was if I get a really good candle below this area, below this lows, so that everybody's taken out. For example, if at 9, 9:30, 8:30, 10:30, we would have came down here, taking everybody out of long this. And that would have been an A++ setup, but since we haven't even taken this, we just barely took this, and pound is also at the highs, not taking here. It's just not my type of trading. So for next week, this is the reality, guys. Next week we took the high of the previous week this week. We have to see where the Monday open will be. If we take this low on Monday here and then go up, it would be nice. We could have a short on Tuesday or Wednesday around this area to target the lows again. Target here, for example. But we might also next week just come down. If we do that, I think we have a high probability long. But until we get the weekly open, nothing is obvious. Right now, we did get a reaction here, but nothing for me. So, no trade today. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys are all alright, not blowing up any accounts. Answer Blink question. Let me look at the chat for like 5 minutes 10 minutes if there was any question. Also, I've seen some streamers telling people to hit the like button. I don't know if you guys gonna do that, but if you wanted to hit the like button, thank you very much. You're a tape trader. I'm not a tape trader. I don't know what you mean. I trade with real money, but not on streams. I guess on streams I'll also soon will be doing it with real money, but not right now for my first stream. You're ready to spam W? Yeah, maybe on Monday or Tuesday we would be spamming W's or L's. I don't know. No, this isn't it. So, Blink's question. Let me see his question. So even if you see exactly what you want, you wouldn't enter if the time isn't correct. Yes, if I exactly see what I want, if the time isn't correct, I wouldn't enter. It doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter how it happens, I'm not gonna enter it. One of the reasons is that usually after, the most basic reason is that the price is gonna be slow, okay? And I don't wanna enter a price action which is taking like ages to move. I don't like that. For example, even if I randomly right now check the price action of the previous days after, for example, 11 p.m. or 1 p.m., usually there isn't much movement, okay? Let's just check it for a second together. What do you think? Let's go for after 11. There is sometimes movement, but it's not my preferable way of trading, because I want to enter at the huge manipulations, which then will give me really huge moves and quick moves. You see this one after 11, I don't want to be a part of this. Even if I'm correct, I don't want to be a part of this. The reason is it will affect my psychology. It will affect the way I perform. That's why I'm not going to enter it. After 11 p.m., for example, here in premium, I'm not going to go long, of course, and the high is also not taken. Then we would have something like this. I don't want to be a part of this. Then here, another time, it might work. It's not about working or not, or going into profit or not. It's about the amount of movement that it's gonna have. It's gonna be brutal. As you see, there isn't much movement. There is also exceptions, of course, but these type of price action after 11 p.m., I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of this kind of moves, right? This kind of moves. Not here, but I want to enter around this area and then catch this. So you see, after 11, price is not doing much. So today, it might be different. I don't know. But even if it works out, even if it comes down and takes out the lows, I don't think it will suddenly go up like this. It might, but based on probabilities, that's not gonna happen. I'm in long on in EU. Where to exit now? Oh, you got a W on gold. If you're in long on EU, where do you exit? Okay, that's a very interesting question. You exit, you're gonna get surprised. You're gonna exit at your take profit, right? I know it's very surprising, but where is your take profit? That's where you're gonna exit. Oh my god. Not mocking you, I'm serious, actually. Exit at highs, any obvious highs that you see. I think this is gonna come down again one other time, but at here would be nice to take profits. Here would be nice to take profit, but just below the highs, not above the highs. And also maybe here. I don't know if you're gonna get it or not, if it's gonna go up or not, but that's where you take profit. Why don't you trade after 10:45? I explained. Can I sell your recordings as a fake guru for 200 a month? Yes, but send me a part of it, like 100. We could do half. Win no trades. Okay, sure. Let's make it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Also, let's see any questions. Cheers, Amir. Have fun. You guys enjoy your weekends. Yeah, we like volatility. Exactly. Hey, can you make 0 to 100 videos? Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Not right now, but I'll work on it. Any other questions? Any other questions? Let me look at the upper part of the chats. Okay, I think nothing else. Can you do a quick review on AUDJPY? Okay, I think you're in a trade. AUDJPY. Let me check it. If you guys want me to check something really quick, I can do that. I have a bit of time. Let me look at another chart. Okay. I think price should target here. It won't reach it today. It's really far away right now. I don't know if there is any news for JPY or AUD in the coming hours, but if you're in a position, I don't know if you're in a long position or not. This has also not been taken. If you're in a long position, I guess the target should be here. There might be a retracement, low time frame, after taking this area. Resistance, as I talked about, breakout, coming down, maybe even taking here and then going up, or just coming down and then going up. It's possible. So if you long this area, I think you will get stopped out. But if you've entered on lower price, that's not bad. You should take profit. If you're long, you should take profit now, because this might definitely give a move like this and then go up. Taking profit is a wise move to do right now. What else? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Kaneki. Thank you, PCG. Have a nice weekend. You trading ICT concepts? That's hard to answer. I've learned from ICT, but I think most of the guys on Twitter use ICT concepts. I don't particularly use ICT concepts. I don't use FVGs, OB, breaker, IFVG, anything. I just use times and highs and lows. Thank you, Danito. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. More significantly, reaction to 4 a.m. NY time open price. 4 a.m. NY time open price. Let me see that. (4 a.m. NY time). I don't know why you're using 4 a.m. NY time, but there isn't much to discuss here, to be honest. I don't think price is gonna come back here. It's not gonna take this low, I guess. If it comes down, it would be just something like this and then up again. The reaction here, it didn't take this high. Obviously when price ranges a lot, there's a high before that. That's a very actually good trade. Price ranges a lot, then it moves suddenly, a huge movement on low time frame to the upside, and without taking even this high, it comes down. Huge movement to downside, scary move, taking everybody out, taking everybody that has been they put the stops here to go long. They're all out. Everybody is going short after this move because of the market structure shift. It takes out the longs that have put the stop loss here, and then when everybody is going short and is bearish, then it will slowly move up, and the slow move usually indicates that it's creating more liquidity or stops just above this high because people are going short because of OBs, because of FVGs right here, and they want to short price with stop loss below this high. That's why the slower it grinds toward the upside, the more you can be certain that it's not going to come back, because it won't give the shorts an opportunity to take profit. It would just go up, and that's why it doesn't give them an opportunity. It goes up. That's the thing that I see right here. Hope that makes sense. When trade meme coins, never. Appreciate it, Bling. Thank you, Dizzle. Appreciate it. Okay, that's alright, guys. That's the end of it. Let me put it again on the when no trade. What did happen to euro, by the way? Oh yeah, turned up. When no trades. Cheers. Hit the like button. Nobody hit the like button after the 50 likes. Have a good weekend. Bye. Let me also send a heart for you all, because why not? Where should I find the heart? Okay, I found it. Meeting on Monday, we might. I'll announce it on Twitter. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna end the stream now.